Hare Krishna, dear friends. Today's subject is bad politicians. Is our collective karma. There are two types of karmas, basically collective karma and personal, individual karma. So, we see in our life reactions to both of these. In these days, there are so many problems which we get from nature, force major problems, disasters as like earthquake, tornadoes, tsunamis, and some other problems which caused by other people as like politicians who have ruling power. So, and people are suffering in collective. People suffer collectively. So, how does it happen? People with the same karma, they do same sins, similar sins, then they took birth in similar places. So why in similar places? In order to get that reaction as in the form of collective karma, reaction to the collective karma. So for example, many times there were tsunamis or tornadoes near in the shores because of people used to commit sins, and because of that reaction of collective karma was there, and many of those people died. So concerning politicians, why such like people become politicians, and in some countries they become dictators, and in some countries they exploit people, they take taxes and don't return back, they exploit, and why these problems? And all people are suffering. Why this problem? They want to make strikes, but strike may be some solution, but it is temporary. It is not. It won't work so nicely. So, what is the problem? What is the real problem that people are getting such like sufferings from other things as like natural force majors and other people? It is because of ourselves. If we have to start from ourselves. Each person has to become a human being. Human being means to live life as a human, not as like an animal. Animals don't get reaction when they commit some sin, some lower actions. For example, some animals eat meat. It is not sin for them because it is their consciousness, lower consciousness, and there is no sin for them. And some animals, for example, while crossing the road, they may disobey the rules of road, so they are not punishable because their consciousness is lower. But as a human being, we have little higher consciousness. So those people who have more consciousness, who use it improperly, then they will be punished. So in this way, there are 4 principles which one should do, and following those principles, one will be considered as a human being. So, which are those principles? Meat eating, one should not eat meat, and alcohol drinking or using drugs, one should not use these things, or illicit sex. It is not allowed by the Shastras, by the laws of God. It is not allowed, so one should not do that. And gambling games, cheating, it is not allowed. So one who follows these 4 regulative principles, one will live pious life and won't suffer, won't get so much suffering as a result for those sinful acts. Why? Meat eating. Not to eat meat will create the quality of compassion. Nearly in the world, 60 billion animals daily are killed, and it is we are exploiting those animals. We are killing. We are bringing so much suffering to them, because animals also have children. We take their mothers, fathers, we kill, we make them to suffer. So as a result, our kids will suffer. They won't have enough food, they won't have a nice education, and we also suffer. So it is our own karma that we get that reaction from others in the form of politicians. So another thing is drug using, alcohol drinking. Because of this drug using, so many violence is happening. So much money is spent for drugs and alcohols, and so many families are destroyed. So many children's lives are destroyed because of this alcohol. So it is also violence, and it is not correct. It is sinful life. So when we use this drugs and alcohols, we get reaction in the form of other sufferings. So other thing is gambling, cheating. One should earn money sincerely, not obeying. One should earn money according to dharma, one's prescribed duties, not cheating. So cheating is also a sin. Illicit sex, abortion. There are so many abortions. Those kids in the womb, they are also living entities, and these days people easily take them, considering them as not living beings, and they kill it. So as a reaction, they will also be killed in the wars or in so many calamities. So it is our own collective karma. For example, why killing of animals bring some bad reactions. For example, there was Dhritarashtra, king in Mahabharata. He had 100 sons, and he lost all his 100 sons in one war, Kurukshetra war. So he asked, why is it happened so? And the sage said that 50 lifetimes before you were a hunter, and you were with your wife, and while you were hunting, you killed 100 chickens of birds, so small kids of one couple of birds. So when parents of those birds, chickens, saw Dhritarashtra killing them, they cursed him. Let you have 100 sons, and let them all also die. In this way, in order to get pious karma for having 100 sons, he had to live 100 lives. 100 lives, he had to do pious things, and then after 100 lives, he took birth as a king and had 100 sons, and he lost his all 100 sons. So it is a reaction of our own sins. So we cannot solve the problems by doing strikes or doing other things. It may help, but the result will be very temporary. So one should start from his own self or her own self. One should start to live pure life without sins and become human. In that way, we will have very nice leaders as a result of our pious karma. Thank you so much, Hare.